Morning. I'm just sitting down this morning to get some notes together to do a talk next week at a school in Sydney for Year 8 students on body image. And I realise more than anything, the minute I sit down to write or do or work or think, I remember why I hated school so much, because I instantly just get tired. We're not all like that, but for me, I'm a feeler. Like, I have to be in my body, I have to express it, I have to just do it more through talking than writing. So instead of doing notes, I thought I would utilise doing a video, and then I can use this if I want to get the information out there that I'm going to talk about, but also for me to say it now and, go over it and keep the bits I like and get rid of the bits I don't. So I will be starting the talk in introducing myself and why I'm even at the school. And I think it's really important to explain to people your why, or why should they listen to me in the first place. It's just another bit of information, and there's so many books and people telling you what to do, and I think unless we can have empathy and understand why to do it in the first place and feel it in our bodies, we're not going to be empowered to do it. So I can't go into this school and sit there and talk to them about, what gives you bad body image. It's the social media, it's all bullshit, and the media puts this on you and all of this kind of stuff. And people know that. People know that the, body image world that we try to live up to is bullshit. We know that the magazines are airbrushed, and we know that what we see on TV is not real life, and that's all well and good. However, there's something that, we still push to have that. Well, this was my world, and I feel like the only, if we want to educate our kids as to how not to buy into this, and not just our kids, how not to buy into it, is to feel something in another when they tell their story of how it has affected them and how they have learnt to get themselves out of the pressures of that world. If you can believe it or you can feel it through someone else, then you've got much more chance of not buying into it. So again, I'm an over-explainer because I learned by someone over-explaining to me. So we're already in 2 minutes 43 and I haven't even talked about what we're going to be talking about. So pretty much my why I go into these schools is because I hated school. I hated school because I had the capability, and that was in all of my reports. It was like, if Christina applied herself, she would be amazing, all of those same kind of reports I had, but I didn't feel good at school, and I didn't learn at school because I didn't like who I was at school. I didn't feel good. I had no self-worth. And I didn't have a good body image. And when I say I had no self-worth, I feel sad even saying that, because I look back and, I was a vibrant out there chick who felt like she did, and on some level I did. Like my outer, I had great friends and they loved me and I loved them, and that part of it I was like, boom, I'm on. However, it's in the quiet times when no one else is around, I did not have good self-worth. And how we feel about ourselves makes a difference on everything, on how we show up. And the other thing that really affects us is the way we look. If we have a bad body image in our mind, that's going to play out in our every single day. So I'll be going to the schools to explain my why I'm so passionate, which is, we do have a choice how we want to feel, and we do have a choice to, help feel good in our bodies, no matter what they look like. I will be talking about how to do this, which is, a big part of it is through what I teach, which is psychology of eating. And, we have to be in our bodies to be, getting the effects of the food that we're eating, of feeling good. We can't feel good in our bodies, in our head, and eating the right foods, all of that kind of thing. We have to get a relationship with our body of why I put good foods in it. But the reality is, when we do have good foods in our body, we do feel better. So that's one. If I open that now, it's going to be a 15 more minute video. So it's about not what you're eating, but how you're eating, because everyone knows the right foods to eat. These kids know the right foods to eat, but how are they eating it? You know, are they looking at their food when they eat it? Are they like there's a phase of digestion that happens before the food even gets into our belly, which is called cephalic phase digestive response. Like educating kids, it's like, did you know just by looking at your food, instead of thinking these thoughts of, oh God, should I be eating this? Is it making me fat? Not even that, watching TV, all the stuff that we do. Just by stopping and looking at your food, your body's going to digest it better. You know, and then like empowering them to eat their food, to slow down, to know what the food's doing for their body, you know, that then affects their brain. They're going to feel better in their body no matter what size their body is. So teaching them, that's where their empowerment is, on their relationship with their food and their body, not with what they're eating and what their body looks like. It's a relationship of that. What else will I be doing? So I'll be explaining that I had the opposite relationship to that, how, you know, I felt like I would be happy when I looked a certain way or looked like the other, you know, girls that I wanted to look like, and explaining the more we give our power away to those around us, the less power we have for ourselves. Therefore, we're not aligned with who we are, so we feel like rubbish no matter what we look like. Because if we're always trying to look like someone else, like there's 7 billion people on the planet, it's going to be pretty tricky to, you know, be happy when you're trying to look like those around you. It's like helping people realise, like, how do you want to look? When do you feel best? Like, what clothes make you feel good? And, you know, why don't you wear those clothes? And I think this is a big thing at school and out of school. It's like we are conditioned to make people that are different than us wrong. And, you know, if someone does wear something that we don't really like, and we're not used to it because it's like in how we grew up or what we got told looked good, and it doesn't fit into our criteria of what we think looks good, we are designed to make them wrong in our mind, to make us right. And just even telling kids this, it's like we're kind of programmed to do that. However, you don't have to act on that. You can kind of go, right, well, you know, those threads are not what I would kind of wear. However, whatever. Does it really matter? You know, like just starting to question our reactions, because whatever, let people wear what they want. You know, does it matter to wear something a little bit different? And I just think we're all meant to have our own unique style, and what's good for one isn't good for another. And what, you know, when we express who we are through what we wear, that's like fantastic for our body image. So stuff like that, helping them to learn what makes them feel good, what makes them look good, how to not take it personal when people, you know, can make us, well, they can't make us, but it can feel like they're making us feel bad for what we look like. It's like people are just acting on their own values, I guess, and their own beliefs. So not everyone is meant to like who we are as people, and they're not meant to like what we dress like. So, you know, if you do come across people who kind of do put you down, or they don't feel good to be around because they don't like your personality or they don't like the way you look, just getting the kids to learn that it's like, that's okay, you know, it's okay that they do that. Yes, some people care more than others that you want people to like you, but you can't keep everyone happy, and if that's how they feel, that's okay. But teaching the kids how to have their own back with, and that's okay because I like this and this is who I am, and being there for themselves. So thanks guys, I think I have got a little bit of a outline now to what I'm going to talk about, and hopefully you guys got a few tips from this about how to feel good and how to have a better body image. Like, the reality of it is our body image is our imaginary perception of what we look like. It's what we imagine us to look like. If we go just by the way we feel we look, we are going to be setting ourselves up for failure, because not every day do you think you look good. And if you're going out there every day